gonna be an invite only.
You gotta do gymkhana ranks or something.
Just jump event.
Pete said he's making a jump, so we're gonna get a little metal jump that we're gonna make for whoever is daring enough to do it.
That sign you found in the garage.
Steve, you're up.
Yeah, there we go.
Do we get to leave our tires here for the first 3 years?
To line the edges.
Yeah.
That'll be your outside of the cliff
Good
edge.
idea.
You guys got a tire removal service?
Just leave them all.
We have to sort out the tire thing.
If you want an original event, I have about 100.
Because if we can use them for walls, we probably should, but
I got a bunch of tires.
As visuals here, so you can see the track from here. It's gonna cut to the right and then cut to the left. So that far piece of grass right before the trees is an embankment to the right. That will be the harshest embankment that we have at 10%, about 10% grade.
All right.
so it's a little bit of a bank,
All right.
but not like
Star.
Daytona or
Yeah, Star.
So to give you an idea, the harshest banked road DOT allows is about 6.5, 7. So 10, you're gonna notice it, but it's not gonna you can't hold it right in, but you'll notice. And it will dip down a little bit, come around.
hopefully none. That's the goal. None people. None on purpose.
Cars are definitely gonna get light.
Yep. That little entry at
Air on pavement is a lot more predictable than air on loose surface.
Well, yeah, but
No, Dan's gonna have his work cut out for him because we're gonna have a spotter for him to send him.
He was who's probably gonna be the first person who goes up here? I was like, probably me. And I was like, wait. If Dan comes and drives, it's Dan.
Oh, for sure.
100%.
Oh yeah, 100%, without a doubt.
Yeah. Not even questionable. Poor guy.
Hey, you gotta find
defend himself.
You gotta find the limits.
Right?
I think he just shows us beyond the limit.
Okay.
Yeah, that was too fast.
He loves pushing that.
Yeah. And then he'll find it, and then he'll push the same one the next time. He's like, what the fuck? I did it again.
Right.
So behind you guys is this mound. This is going to be staying relatively the same, other than we're going to clear some more trees out to thin it, but we want to have shade. Any of these trees that are kind of close to the edge are going to go. We haven't had a chance to get some of these out of here yet, but the idea is that the majority of the people that are spectating will be able to see from up there. You can see most of the track, which is really cool. You can see down into the skid pad as well, so should be a good time for spectating. Not as good as the second track is going to be for spectating, but it's going to be good. It's going to be fun. It's different, right? It's not. We don't have this anywhere. No. This kind of elevation change, it just doesn't really exist for us to drift. So, cool. Did you see that? Did you drive the?
I saw the video, yeah.
Yeah. How's yours compare to that?
Mine's probably need to scale it back a bit. Mine's a little bit bigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
His I feel like it looks small because he's going on the inside of all the corners.
Okay.
That's what I said about that one. It looks
That
small.
was seemed small.
Oh.
That was like, hey, I want to get wider out to the.
I made it 3/4 of the way. If you guys want to walk the inside, the track's still free.
He just went out to the flag. He didn't do
Simple miscommunication.
Yeah.
He came over. What the hell are you doing? I was like, I was doing the inside of the track. I was like, no. I was like, well, shit.
Yeah, you made it pretty far.
I made it 3/4 of the way. And I was like, God, you came over. Are we getting you side by side out here later?
Jump it off this rock. Yeah. Jump off the rock. Who's riding in the back?
I'm down.
Strap in.
Yep.
I got a few cargo straps.
Hey, just make it wider. No, that's way easier.
How's another jump?
Oh yeah.
You definitely have to jump that.
Did you laugh at my picture the other day? I had to go pick up a hydraulic cylinder and I passed that building that we had the meeting at.
Oh
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, oh shoot. I know where we are.
Right? So, like, seeing it in the game, you know, and pictures and stuff, it really doesn't put it in perspective until you're here. And that's why, it's really why we wanted to do this, to get you guys to, you know, have a feel for it and actually see with your own eyes what it's, you know, what the capabilities are and how big this is. You know, when you measure it, like we measured it, it's almost 3,300 feet, and realistically, that's like a tiny amount. Or sorry, 1,600 feet. And you're like, well, that doesn't make any sense. And then you know, when you walk it and actually see it, you know, it's a third of a mile, so it's decent.
Something to note too is we both really like, you know, New England, what we have to offer for colors and everything. So we're trying to keep as many full-grown trees as we can. And we'll continue to plant once the track is done. And also want to keep that rock.
Hell yeah. And the rock's staying, so
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
don't cut it. It's only like 10 feet away from the inside, so
Somebody will hit it.
somebody's gonna hit it. Who will it be? Hopefully no one here.
C group clinic.
So the plan with C Group is to utilize the skid pad, and you can kind of see it on the layout. We can use the skid pad and actually get onto a section of the track and get back off. So that gives them like a taste of the track, gives them some elevation, and it kind of gets, you know, their toes wet without just throwing them into this, because this is, I feel like a lot of the even B Group guys that are considered B Group guys are gonna struggle with this a little bit at first. So
And we'll show you that turn up there or down there. So when we throw them onto that turn, it'll be slightly banked so they can kind of get a little bit of an understanding how the rest of the course is when they move forward. Anybody have any questions so far?
it's a course.
We are not painting the rock.
No, not at all.
Yeah, when you guys pull the rock over there, I want to see a video of between that. It takes all that.
Hey, can we put a 4-1
I'm not the one that got into the sea. I just said, hey,
Yeah, except they're freaking huge.
I'm down for the sweetie, but not on that.
this corner going up. New York, entering bottom of the bank and just carry that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're good, you're off all here, and you're not really just carrying.
You're good. I know you ain't talking to me.
Dave's gonna be like, burp, 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 burp.
How does he always do that?
Yeah, there's gonna be so much speed coming down the hill.
And then stomp
I'm
on.
really excited about this.
Yeah.
I think this corner you're going to be flipping in and just holding rock off throttle.
Because when
Yeah,
you
oh,
go,
yeah.
when you go to areas like the mountains in Colorado or Japan and everything, and you do all the mountain stuff, you need to carry a lot of speed for momentum just because of natural terrain.
Yeah.
So this kind of mimics that. Which is what really,
And they don't use a ton
Well,
of
we won't need
angle
to, 'cause it's
on those roads either.
Right.
They're just
Right.
they're carrying the momentum and just
So if you have
letting
momentum,
the angle to
Yeah.
slow it down.
right? If you have full momentum and you're at stock lock, I mean, you don't have anything
Hey,
more.
Dan is
Yeah.
here. Hey guys.
Hey!
He made it.
They're trying to follow us. Run!
So this is kind of a mini Laguna Seca corkscrew, where it comes in, it falls off. Right, you're going to be basically
You're off throttle.
transitioning off throttle, and you're just carrying that momentum down this first part until you get to the banked part of the next turn. So it's going to be this layout is pretty technical. Carrying momentum using the skills. Like that's kind of what this elevation and the layout is going to be. It was really, we'd love to make it more simple, but at the same time that already exists. So if you want to go to Lock City and do simple, that's cool. I'm not going to Lock City. Yeah, so that's what we're going for. Is we are going to be able to have spots where we can learn and bring people up and progressively let people get to this point, and then build them up on this track. It gives a lot of people more challenge, and that's a lot of fun for a lot of people. So, gives us that next step. A lot of people are very comfortable on some of those easier tracks, so we're going to give them a little more, take them out of their comfort zone. I'm excited. Marissa's excited.
Here, because it's even going to make that drop more accentuated.
Yeah, I know.
Like if you actively go like outside and inside, you're really
Yeah, that corkscrew is going to be off camber that way.
I don't know that there's going to be much camber on the first. But here is going to be definitely.
yeah, you're going to need help. I don't know about that.
And then it actually flattens on the bottom, because this is where
That bucket's been here for so long.
yeah, eventually we'll get rid of it.
You should put on the inside of the track as like a second.
But she has been there for since we started.
Right through here is a little wet, so just be careful if you're not wearing boots. Boots like Hardy.
I've lived in New Hampshire long enough.
This area down here is one of the entrance and exit of the track into the skid pad. And right about here, also, there's going to be a straightaway that connects the bottom turn down there, which will be turn 1. So we have lots of options.
So if we're running in reverse, we can start at the end of the straightaway to get some speed to come up here. Because if we started it right here, I don't know that not many cars would be able to
Climb the hill.
be able to drift up that hill. So to get some momentum from that straightaway that's the point of that. But it also gives the karting group and the motorcycle group like a pit lane as well. So it's kind of multifaceted. This little incline here is the section that, this will all be flattened out and kind of raised on that side, so the skid pad will be a lot more level, and there's a lot of fill actually. And this will be kind of cut out of the hill, so it doesn't have as much elevation as it looks right now, but it will still have elevation and a little bit of a bank to, again, get the idea and your toes wet in the track stuff, rather than just going, okay, now you got to run the track after just running a skid pad. It's very challenging and a little intimidating. So to get them to run this for a while before they get to that part. What's going on?
Talking behind your back over here.
What's going on? Yeah. So that's the idea. You guys can see at the top of the hill. That's that hill we were talking about, where you can see down, like a lot of spectating, easy visibility. It's gonna be sweet. We'll also have easy access to spectating on the other side as well, but you won't be able to see as much from that side. So eventually we'll have one of those sweet little pedestrian bridges. Yeah, but probably in the beginning it's just going to be the grid guy. Dan's going to tell you when you can cross or not. Right? Yeah. Yep.
The dog was barking.
It's all right. I got you. You're good.
More rain.
Yeah, we're gonna have a discussion about how it's gonna work.
How was Chef doing? Did he have a time for us here?
I didn't have.
He didn't say. He didn't say. Well, I don't think we have enough beers. Hopefully people brought their own. I did mention that.
You did put BYOB.
Yeah, I did. I think we've got all the lights. No, probably not. Don't know how to live it anymore.
Yeah, but meeting is the most.
Yeah, so that's interesting. So I thought this was going to be more equal elevation. You can tell that's the low point, and you're already coming back
That
up.
will be raised a little bit.
Yeah.
And this will be down just a
I was
little
just,
bit.
for some reason, I thought this was going to drop lower before cutting around, but I actually kind of like that.
Gotcha, yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. About 30 feet between